Assessment and Certification IE team is in its third cycle of IE. And one particular outcome that we measured throughout the entire process, all three cycles, is the post-secondary readiness placement. The most significant changes for us is using those advising videos, because we first used the flip chart where we were standing in front of students doing an oral presentation about the post-secondary readiness test. We decided that that was not productive, so we decided to do the advising videos, and we are hoping that this will give a consistent message to our students about their placement, and that this will be a positive result for us.
We're in a unique position to really analyze the data frequently because of the way the classes end once a month, because of the way we deliver them, they're staggered. So after each graduation, we're able to look at the test results and see the areas right then in real time. So we can implement changes as soon as the next class begins. For the most part, it was mostly the areas that involved critical thinking. The driving, believe it or not, even though it's such a big truck, comes natural to most people. But where we were finding the areas that needed most improvement were those areas associated with basic math skills, reading comprehension.
One of the areas that really jumped out as an area in which we could use improvement is in the area of critical thinking and problem-solving skills. I would say that because of the level of input we've received from our advisory committee members, we have been able to make adjustments in the content, the measures, the way we evaluate students, all of those aspects of the course delivery. It may not necessarily be a major curriculum change, but ongoing changes that we can make to assure that students are getting and the knowledge they need, the content, the skills development that they need so that they can be employed in this industry.
We saw that most students were performing really well at the lower levels of the Bloom's kind of hierarchy. But as we got further from taking knowledge and applying it back out or synthesizing things from it, that's where the students kind of lagged. What we're going to be doing in this next cycle is not only just giving instructor feedback at one point, but we're going to be looking at growth of students over time throughout the semester, and by multiple feedbacks with professor after several assignments for the objectives, seeing how those students have grown through the semester to the end and comparing that to the last cycle.
We found that a lot of our students really struggled with the verb tenses while studying English, not too surprisingly. So we decided to focus on that area. Some of the changes that we made were in refining the assignments that we gave to the students both in and out of class, also in the exams that we gave to the students, the final exams. We've worked on changing those, updating those, and also actually informing us on our textbook selection too.
We had a committee, a biomedical sciences committee of professors that got together to underline these are the things that are important that our students should leave the program knowing or being able to do.
Everyone has been involved, from our staff to the IE committee team. We want everybody to be involved because those are the individuals that are executing the plan for us.
All of the full-time EAP faculty were involved. We have a very small department, so it's very easy for us to work together.
This done on each day. Whatever is happening in the center, we talk about it. Is this working? If not, let's tweak it, let's revise it, and let's move forward.
The faculty as a group have been able to work together during our IE days that are scheduled during the fall and spring of each year. This has been a great opportunity so that faculty get together, they're able to develop measures, analyze the data, and it really gives them an opportunity to work together on a regular basis.
Believe it or not, we really meet almost on a daily basis because we're doing it real world. We're out on the road driving, but collectively as a group, once a month.
We document the evidence in Weave, but then we also document the evidence for ourselves in an easier to read format that I send out to everyone in a Word document.
We're housing our survey questions right now at the PERT database. And it's electronic, it's easy for us, we don't have to count numbers, it's all done electronically.
When we measure students in each one of our courses for the outcomes that we have identified for each cycle, we actually create spreadsheets that include our summary data for each one of the measures. This is actually included as an attachment within Weave Online, so it's attached to our actual program assessment plans.
I'm a scientist, so I think the most important part of data is not actually in the data collection process, it's in designing the experiment. Before you collect data, looking at how you're going to collect data and what data you're going to collect, because ultimately you want that data to tell you vital information.
Look at the data as more than just a bunch of numbers and figures on paper. It's real information. So take that information and apply it. A lot of people are intimidated by assessment or collection of data. All you're doing is looking at what's really happening and say, all right, this is what happened and this is why it happened and this is how we can make it better.